Welcome to the virtual 4th graduation rites of Pulang Lupa National High School, class of 2020-2021, with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate, and therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
My warmest greetings to all the senior high school graduates of batch 2020-2021. I share in the joy of your graduation from senior high school together with your parents, school administrators, classmates, teachers, schoolmates, and your entire local community. I send you my heartfelt congratulations. You have been through the toughest period in your student life. Amid the pandemic, you adjusted, you persisted, and you studied hard. You have been tested, challenged, and pushed to the limit. But now, you realize that you have the will to survive any crisis and to live a meaningful life. That's why you made it this far. With your acquired knowledge and skills, you are now ready to move up to another level. That is by going to college, or by acquiring specialized skills, or by directly joining the labor force and become agents of nation building. With your maturity and self-confidence, you can now make a name for yourselves and become productive members of society. Admittedly, a cloud of unknowing still hovers over your head. But always remember to keep your sights on the cloudless sky. Be assured that an exciting world awaits you after your graduation. Don't allow any crisis to hinder your dreams and ambitions. Continue to hope, because things will eventually get better in the future. No pandemic lasts forever, and it cannot outlast your faith in the system and your hope for a better life. What lasts forever is your love for God, for others, and for yourself. As the Bible said, and now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. That's found in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13. Celebrate your triumph with deep gratitude for the people who paved the way for you. You still have a lot of growing up to do. May the values that you have embraced through your high school years animate your imagination and creativity. May you become beacons of inspiration to other learners who are following you. With them, you can embark on an exciting adventure of learning and an even more exciting journey toward personal growth and development. You are the future of Caraga. Remember that. You are the future of this nation. Once again, congratulations, my dear senior high school graduates. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
The future holds no promises, only mysteries and surprises. We are all passengers in this cosmic journey of life. Achievements are among those spices that may rock and fuel our passion to pursue life. My dear graduates of batch 2020-2021, My heartfelt felicitations at your achievement today. Even from the great shift in our normal ways due to this COVID-19 pandemic, you still stood up and embraced this dream as a challenge to continue pursuing the best for your educational growth. Our innate resiliency as Filipinos radiates on you through this accomplishment. This is one of your life's milestones that could be part of the telltale in your quest for progress. As you continue to traverse in this journey towards holistic development, please do not forget that you were molded with our DepEd core values. Let this be your foundation and your guide to reach the highest of your hopes, opening windows of opportunities, bringing you to the places your heart desires. Let all the learnings you acquire in your years of burning the midnight candle be your weapon to face another chapter of your life. You are not just a product of the 21st century education, but a product of education tested by time, tested by this pandemic that holds your usual way of doing things. Graduates, you may be the evidence to the world that perseverance and strong dedication leads to success. You are the undoubted Davids that despite facing seemingly unsurmountable odds, still standing at the end as the champion against the giant Goliath. The pandemic did not hamper you to reaching this moment, and inevitably, you triumphed. This year's graduation exercises is a proof that amidst pandemic, our department continues to sustain quality, accessible, and liberating basic education, gearing towards your own development, equipping with all the facets of learning necessary to face the challenges that may come in your way while in pursuit of knowledge. Congratulations, my dear graduates. Remember that the foundation of your mind must be engulfed with the sincerity and purity of your heart. Continue reaching your dreams, bringing with you the lessons learned from the greatest teachers of your life. A joyous and safe graduation, everyone. Congratulations.
The faculty and staff of Pulanglupa National High School, school year 2020-2021.
ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sa ngalan ng Ama, at ng Anak, at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Panginoon, aming makapangyarihan at mapagmahal na Ama, ang aming mga puso ay puspos ng galak sa araw na ito na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin. Lahat po ng mga bagay na inyong ibinibigay sa amin ay patunay ng inyong walang hanggang pagmamahal. Salamat po sa isa na namang taong magtatapos. Ganun din sa lahat ng mga kaalamang aming natutunan. Salamat po sa aming mga magulang, sa kanilang walang sawang pagsasakripisyo at pagmamahal sa amin. Salamat po sa aming mga guro, punong guro at iba pang pinuno ng paaralan, sa kanilang walang kapagurang pagtuturo sa amin ng iba't ibang kaalaman at kagandahang asal. Salamat po sa aming mga kamag-aral at kaibigan, sa kanilang pagbibigay buhay sa aming paglalakbay. Salamat po sa aming mahal na paaralan, sa kanyang pag-aaruga at pagbibigay ng pangalawang tahanan. Panginoon, marami po kaming pinagdaanan. Sa loob ng ilang taon, iba't ibang uri ng problema ang aming naranasan. Naniniwala po kami, Ama, na sa aming paglalakbay sa buhay, may mga pagsubok kaming kailangang lampasan. Bagamat minsan ay gusto naming magtago, alam naming hindi ito maaaring takasan. Sapagkat sa iyong karunungan, ang mga bagyo, pasakit at mga paghihirap na ito ang siyang magiging daan upang kami ay mas maging matatag at mabuting nilalang. Salamat po sa pag-antabay sa amin. Taos puso po kaming humihingi ng tawad sa lahat ng aming kasalanan. Ang mga ito po ay bunga ng aming karupukan. Tulungan ninyo po kaming hanapin ang kapayapaan at yakapin ang kabutihan. Sa araw pong ito ng aming pagtatapos, lubos po kaming nagpapasalamat sa inyo. Buksan ninyo po ang aming mga mata upang makita ang kagandahan sa aming paligid. Buksan niyo po ang aming mga tenga sa pakikinig sa lahat ng mga mensahe ibibigay sa pagtitipong ito. Naniniwala po kami na ito ay galing sa inyo. Buksan niyo rin po ang aming mga isipan upang piliin naming matutunan ang mga bagay na naaayon sa inyong kagustuhan. Higit sa lahat, buksan niyo po ang aming mga puso para mas lalo naming mahalin ang mga bagay na ipinagkakaloob niyo sa amin, katulad ng aming pag-aaral. Sa amin po mga gagawing desisyon sa hinaharap, patuloy niyo po kaming gabayan. Naway gawin mo kaming mga instrumento upang ang inyong pag-ibig ay patuloy na mananatili sa lahat ng panahon ng aming buhay. Lahat pong ito ay aming ipinapanalangin sa ngalan ng iyong anak na si Jesus. Amen. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
To our distinguished guests, with our GPTF President, Mr. Romulo P. Vergara, together with other members of the BOP, their parents and stakeholders, faculty and staff of Pulang-Lupa National High School, led by the active school head, Mr. Celso is Dapat Jr. To the district head of Trindo 3, Mr. Dindo A. Corios, Sir, to our resilient school division superintendent, Dr. Minerva T. Alves, Ma'am, and of course, to all the parents of the graduates. Fellow graduates, a pleasant afternoon to one and all, and welcome to the virtual 4th Graduation's Rite for this academic year 2020-2021. The most significant event in the student life is to reach the peak of a graduation stage. And since it is the end of this stage in our education, it brings us mixtures of joy and pain. Joy for reaching our goals, and pain for saying goodbye to the people who become a part of our lives. Encountering this pandemic is not a barrier to seize what we aim for in this lifetime. We start this school year facing this pandemic and studying in the midst of crisis. Still, we are here. We are able to overcome and adapt with the sudden change in our way of studying. Honored guests, their parents, and behalf of graduating class, it is my utmost pleasure to welcome you to witness this year's graduation's rites. Classmates, fellow graduates, I wish you all good luck for the next milestone in our lives. May these years to come be kind to all of us, and may God and His wisdom bless us with success. Thank you very much. Once again, welcome and good afternoon.
The senior high school graduating class of school year 2020-2021, presented and attested by our school principal, Celso S. Dapat Jr., to be followed by the confirmation of their graduation by the school's division superintendent, Dr. Minerva T. Alves.
Dr. Minerva T. Alves, School's Division Superintendent, Division of Agusan del Sur, Government Center, Patinay Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. Mr. Dindo E. Corios, District in Charge of District 3 of Trento, Pulang-Lupa, Trento, Agusan del Sur. I have the honor to present to you 30 candidates for graduation for senior high school, technical, vocational, and livelihood tracks. 13 for computer hardware and servicing NC2, and 17 for tailoring and dressmaking NC2. As secondary school principal of Pulang-Lupa National High School, I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements for basic education under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum as prescribed by the Bureau of Secondary Education, Department of Education, Manila. I now petition for your attestation and confirmation.
To our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Minerva T. Alves, I attest to the correctness and completeness of the records presented by the school principal of Pulang-Lupa National High School, Mr. Celso is Dapat Jr., that these 30 candidates for graduation have satisfactorily completed all the basic requirements of the basic education curriculum of the K-12 program as prescribed by the Department of Education. Ma'am, they are now ready for your confirmation.
By virtue virtue of the authority vested in me by the Department of Education Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, and having been presented and certified by your school principal and duly attested by your district supervisor that you have satisfactorily completed the basic requirement of the K-12 curriculum, I hereby confirm you graduates for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations.
The graduates of Technical Vocational Livelihood Track in Information and Communications Technology strand with specialization in Computer System Servicing NC2. Marlon R. Bahinti, Class Advisor. Roberto Jr. D. Abutay. Aldrin O. Agidor. Jason C. Aragon with honors. Christian Limar B. Binoya with honors. Troy Mark L. Camino with honors. Kenji A. Cañete with honors. Jazz R. Daniel. Neil S. Gibalay. John Francis M. Magno. LG T. Babiera with honors. Rhea C. Bahalia with honors. Josie G. Calyao with honors. Jacqueline L. Cortez. Shelame L. Dakipil with honors. April Joy K. De Lima with honors. Rochelle K. Ilustrissimo with honors. Kathy D. Oghayon. Crisel Ren M. Ortega with honors. Jennifer A. Pabuaya with honors. Rojem May P. Panya with high honors. Jean Ann D. Kilaton with honors. Angeli C. Simbahon with honors. Joanna P. Villasetti with honors. The graduates of Technical Vocational Livelihood Track in Home Economics strand with specialization in dressmaking and tailoring NC2. Lucita C. Awitan Tadle, Class Advisor. Sonny L. Abejo. Rufo Jr. P. Asmolo with honors. Martin Luther S. Astronomo. Vincent A. Didal. Clyde Dennis G. Himpisal. Ida Jordan. Adonis E. Sahonia. Clyde Eric G. Samson. Honey May F. Ambalong with honors. Jenny Rose L. Austria. Daisy May I. Bakay. Shane Don Dagundon with honors. Aubrey T. De La Cruz. Almira L. Ebnohajan with honors. Christine May R. Gaspe with high honor. Rian Joy G. Litada. Jelly M. Mainit. Congratulations, Class of 2020-2021.
According to E. Cummings, it takes courage to grow up and become who you are. A pleasant afternoon to all. Your life is your story. My life is my story. And our story together is our life for these past 6 years in junior high up to senior high school, and some of you since grade school. The adventure ahead of us is new journey to fulfill and a new story to tell. Because we have different purpose and potential as a unique individual. Despite of this pandemic, we will still make it to this event. We're able to overcome those hindrances we encountered in this new normal and accomplish this special achievement in life. A chapter of our life is about to close. A journey that become memorable because of the wave of school life that we face together as a team that understand, help, and lift each one of us. With the guidance of God and support of our parents, this pandemic never stops us to dream high, create big, and be better. As a graduating student in senior high school, we might encounter a lot of hindrances, but we use this disadvantage as an advantage to continue in reaching our dreams. The journey we have is not easy, but full of fun and enjoyment that brings a lot of learning and knowledge that we use in the future. This success will not happen without the support of the people around us who cheered us through ups and downs, who gave advices the time when we were lost despite having an attitude problem. A simple thank you will not suffice to all our sacrifices, but this is the highest form of commemorating them, that we will remember what they have done to us, from the beginning up to where we are right now. In behalf of Class 2021, we are beyond thankful and grateful to our parents who supported us financially, emotionally, and morally throughout our life up to this day. Our first teacher, our friend during the triumph of life, and our everything that was always there to help us in achieving our goal in life. To my Father, in paradise or wherever you are, I have only 2 words. Thank you. Thank you for all the love and protection that you have unconditionally given me every day through your spirits. You may no longer be here physically, but I get through each day feeling as in spite of the fact that the presence of you is with me as always. To my mother, thank you for doing everything possible to continuously make me glad of you. I am so fortunate to have such a superb mother in my life. Your unlimited adore and care means everything to me. My heart can't thank you enough for giving me such a solid establishment and helping me to be a independent grown-up I am today. To my siblings, thank you so much for being there and making my life beneficial. I cherish you all. I am genuinely grateful for all of your good behavior and care for me. I feel awesome to have such siblings like all of you. Thank you so much for your continued support. To the faculty and staff of Pulang-Lupa National High School, who guide us and teach us many things to be the person who we are right now. We all know that you are sacrificed a lot of things for us in order to give the education that we needed. And thank you so much for the untiring and unending feeding of knowledge for us to grow as an individual. To our friends who listen to the rants of life, I wish that I could express my deepest and genuine gratitude for the support you all gave to me. You all became part of my journey in achieving my dreams and goals in life, since junior high until my senior high school odyssey. I am thankful that God and life put individuals like you in my way. A brilliant people who supported me unconditionally to move forward and fulfill my dream of graduation. Thank you all, my dear friends and classmates. Thank you so much. We will continuously proceed to put in our best for making our dreams come true. All of us will together hold each other's hand and lead a way that empowers the best in each one of us. Most of all, thank you, Lord God, for the blessings, learning. Thank you for everything. I wish to offer this achievement to you to my family, friends, and classmates, to every extraordinary persons in my life. God favor you for all the support you gave to me. I love you so much, and you will continuously be in my heart. You won a very special put in paradise for being such a respectable and exceptional individual that helped me genuinely. Now that I have fulfilled another dream of mine, I wish to share with you my triumph and bliss that I feel realizing that my effort, my dedication, my perseverance, my consistency, and not being defeated by any obstacle made this possible. As what Eleanor Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So let's continue fighting and reaching our dreams in life.
Pledge of Loyalty. We, the graduate of batch 2020 to the 2021, do solemnly pledge that we will maintain our loyalty and allegiance to our dear alma mater, Pulang Lupa National High School. We will perform our duties and responsibilities to the best of our ability. May the Lord God help us fulfill this pledge as we strive to become a worthy graduate of our dear alma mater.
Be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two, and I'm grateful for the time we put in, getting us to this moment, so we could get to this moment. We may not be throwing our caps in the air, but our spirit will rise anywhere. Remember our hallways filled with memories and friends. I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two, and I'm grateful for the good and hard times we've had. They'll get us through life's moments. Yeah, they'll get us through life's moments. Hey, ooh. If you're over there feeling a little scared about your brand new start, don't get discouraged. Keep showing your courage, 'cause that's who